Good morning. Peggy over at The Healthy American um, did a video showing the Moroccan Housing Authority dude in Maui. Well, if you look at the drone video from several years ago of Morocco, you can see the horrific conditions that people were living in. I mean, really, really horrific. And it looks like that's what this guy is trying to do there. She was showing pictures of uh, so-called public housing. It looks more like public coffins. That was literally what, like 6 by 6 boxes with one bed. So you have to share a kitchen. You have to share a bathroom. That's not living. Meanwhile, these people have homes that have 16 bathrooms and, you know, 5 kitchens. I mean, this is utter nonsense that they want to put people into conditions like this. It's just terrible. But one of the things after the last takeover, the Trail of Tears, when they moved people to land that wasn't fit for cattle, well, that land becomes theirs, and part of the agreement was that it would, be sold to a native that was on that land. Well, that's similar to Maui when they went in there and murdered people and brought new people in to help, aid the criminals so they could build these military bases and labs and all the stuff they were doing. Well, certain areas were deeded to the people, and that land can only be sold to someone that is from that lineage. Well, what better way than they've done in all these areas like South Carolina on the Gullah Geechee property, which is the same scenario that I'm speaking of. That land has to be sold to someone in their bloodline. Well, what did they do? In South Carolina, they got all the youth from that particular bloodline hooked on drugs. So shoot, they'd sell the family farm for $100. They could get their fix basically, and that's what happened in Maui. When I was there over 10 years ago, there was a lot of meth heads, a lot of crackheads, a lot of drug use. Well, all that was being brought in by the government. I mean, our government's been the biggest drug dealers since the war on drugs, since they made it illegal. They, been making a lot of profit on throwing people in jail for, you know, drugs. When, in fact, like I've said before, all drugs were legal, and it is my opinion if someone wants to kill themselves doing drugs, let them. So, the only people that's made any money off of this is the, jailers, judges, and crooked attorneys, which, my God, got a lot of crooked attorneys and judges, but whatever. But that, if you didn't see her video, that is a good example of the type of um, building that these criminals want you to live in. Your 400 square foot box, and you can't leave your designated area. I mean, this isn't living, and they did the same thing in China when they went in and took the farms from the very loving people. People want to say that these Chinese people are terrible people. No, it's the government, just like it's our government. But these people, they went in and stole their kitchen utensils, their farms, everything. I mean, this is an ongoing process that happens around the world. It's disgusting what these criminals do. But anyway, all right, have a good day.